In a certain town, there lived a merchant by the name of Somdev. Because he had lost his fortune, he made up his mind to leave that part of the country and go somewhere else. Now in his house, Somdev had a very heavy iron balance that he had inherited from his forefathers. He deposited that balance with another merchant named Ramlal and then left for a different part of the country. When he had travelled all over the country to his heart's content, Somdev returned to his own town, went to Ramlal's house, and said,
"Friend, please return the balance that I deposited with you."
"But brother, I no longer have it. The rats have eaten it up."
"If that's the case, then it is not your fault. Life is like that. Nothing lasts forever. Anyway, I am going to the river for a bath. Please let your son come with me to carry the things and look after them."
Now, Ramlal was afraid that the bath things might be stolen, so he said to his son,
"My son, here is your uncle. He is going to the river for a bath. Go along with him and carry the things that he needs."
And so his son gladly accompanied Somdev to the river and carried his bath things. When he had taken his bath, Somdev caught hold of Ramlal's son and threw him into a cave near the river bank. He then closed the entrance with a big rock and returned quickly to his friend's house. When Ramlal saw him coming back alone, he cried,
"Where is my son who went with you to the river?"
"I am very sorry, but as he was standing on the bank of the river, a flamingo swept down, picked him up and flew off with him."
"You liar, how can a flamingo fly off with a child? Return my son immediately to me or I shall complain against you in the royal court."
"Look, who is talking? Just as a flamingo cannot fly off with a child, so rats too can't eat away a heavy iron balance. Give me back my balance and I'll return your son."
Quarreling like this, they went to the royal court. Ramlal began to shout,
"It's disgraceful. This rascal has kidnapped my son."
"Return his son to him. What can I do?" While the child was standing on the riverbank, a flamingo swept down, picked him up and flew off with him. "You are not telling the truth. How could a flamingo ever fly off with a child?" "Please listen, when rats can eat away a heavy iron balance, undoubtedly a flamingo can fly off with a child." "What do you mean?"
And then Somdev told them the whole story from beginning to end. And the judges burst out laughing. In due course, they were reconciled. Somdev got back his balance, and Ramlal his son. The judges were happy.